Hello and welcome to the WB Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com. I'm Jim Sheehan, joined by the head wrestling coach of the Hofstra Pride, Dennis Papadatos. And Coach, welcome to a new season.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited about the season.
The season kicks off this weekend with the wrestle-offs, and obviously there's some spots open for competition. And tell us a little about it. 10 matches on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, that's the plan right now, 10, as long as everyone stays healthy as always. So far, we're looking pretty good. We got about one or two guys that are a little banged up. But besides that, everyone should be going. Some guys are switching weights. There's some returning starters going at weights. And like I said, some guys are switching weights. So it's going to be, there should be a pretty good new look to the team. And we got some competitive matches. So we're excited about, you know, there's weights that two starters are wrestling off for one spot now. And you know, former starters and people that redshirted that started before and came back, and the other starters. So we finally have options and depth, and we're excited to see, you know, who emerges. You know, everyone's putting together a good preseason, so I don't want to say I'm more excited for one match or the other. I'm excited for them all.
Let's start the rundown here. At 133, the first match, Vinny Lambert against Lambert.
You know, Vinny, returning conference place winner. Lambert is a redshirt freshman. They're the same age. You know, they both had good high school accolades, and you know they're very different wrestlers. So we're interested to see what's going to kind of map out there. So Vinny's got a little bit of the nod being the returning conference place winner, but no one's had a chance to see what Lambert can do. He was hurt for a lot of last year. He redshirted, but he placed in Ohio State, which is arguably the second best state in the country behind Pennsylvania, 3 times. So and he's placed at national events. So we're excited about him.
Second match is Jake Kaminsky and Tristan Gehring, a new wrestler on the roster this year, in a weight class that's very jam-packed.
For sure, that's a good example of. Kaminsky was a starter at 157 last year. I think he won 15 or 16 matches as a redshirt freshman. He's moving up. It was always hard on him to make it. So we have 3 guys there. As we'll talk about later, Sage Heller is also coming down from 174, where he won 23 matches at 174 as a true freshman last year. Sage is coming down to 65. So we have 3 guys. We gave Heller the nod as the #1 seed, even though Kaminsky and Heller were both returning starters, because Heller was at the higher weight and had more wins. I just made him, someone had to be the 1 seed, so we made Heller the 1 seed. So interesting to see, Gehring is a scrapper, so we'll see what kind of happens there.
And the third match of the day is at 149, Ryan Birkett, a returning starter against Connor Muley, who's a flex wrestler, so to speak.
For sure, been a utility guy. What a great kid. So happy to have him here. He's going to be a senior this year, or on him as a senior, so he'll kind of be done. So Ryan, returning starter. I think Ryan won over 20 matches last year as well. Ryan's beaten him before. Mooley, this is has a light at the end of the tunnel. This is his last year. He's putting together a good preseason. He's a great kid, so we're going to let him go at it, and may the best man win.
And the second match at 149 is Connor Birkett against Charlie Kane. And is that a...
No, that's actually a mistake on my part, giving you poor information.
Okay, then.
I'm sorry, that's 141.
That's a 141?
That's a 141-pound bout. I'm sorry.
I was wondering why they were both coming up.
No,
141.
That is my fault. No, Kane's going 41, and so was Connor Birkett. And Kane redshirted last year. Connor was the returning starter at 141. And they're gonna wrestle off for the spot. I'm sorry that I gave you that information.
That's okay.
That's my fault.
All right, then we jump up to middleweights again, 174, 184. Bobby Fair and Corey Damiana. An exhibition.
Yeah, this is where Oliveri's, has been a little easy. Won't be cleared for wrestle-offs to actually go live right now. So he would have wrestled off Bobby for 174. So we at least want Bobby and Damiana get a match, and so they'll wrestle an exhibition. But Oliveri's out and Damon's out, so we had to kind of adjust some things. So. But at least so people can see them, see what we have to offer there. When Oliveri comes back, he'll have an opportunity to compete and try to get the spot as well.
Personally, I think it'll be a great match.
Yeah, no, it should be, man. It should be.
They're both very, very competitive.
Yeah, been around for a while, guys. That I want to get them both matches. Make weight, have a referee, so their first matches and the following weekend. So we're excited to showcase them.
197, Michael Oxley comes up. Nays Haddad, who was a starter last year. That should be a good match as well.
For sure. Oxley's a 2-year starter. Nate's only been 1 year, as he transferred in, 1-year starter. Now they're both going 97. Oxley started at 97 2 years ago, and then started at 184 last year. And he redshirted somewhere along that way. So we're let them go at it, man. Let the best guy win, and we're excited to showcase them both.
And next match, 285. I think everybody's excited to see the return of Michael Hughes, who is ranked preseason in a couple of polls as high as 8, and he's in the 8 to 12 range. It's good to have him back, and he's going to wrestle last year's heavyweight Omar Haddad.
The plan would be to redshirt Omar. He hasn't redshirted yet. Michael will be a senior, so he's the only one that we're pretty confident that we're going to redshirt. Because we have Mike back, and we have 2 97-pounders, and if we have to sit Mike, we can always bump someone up. So I think it'll be a good opportunity for Omar to redshirt. That's the plan. You never know what happens, but yes, we're excited to have Mike back. Not that we're not excited to have Omar here as well, but obviously Mike being ranked anywhere between 8 and 12 in every single poll. We have high expectations for him to carry the banner this year. So I think Long Island people are excited to see the Long Island guy back. So.
Next match, 125, Jacob Martin, who is the only weight guy there wrestling an exhibition against. We don't
know who yet. Maybe Greg, maybe the loser of Lambert, Vespa. So we the same idea for Bobby and Damiana. We want to ensure Martin gets a match in. So we want to do what's the best fit, appropriate. The plan is for Martin to get a match. Like I said, we haven't decided if it's going to be the loser of Vespa Lambert, or if it's going to be Greg Quintanilla, who also, we got to see if he's ready to go. Maybe Greg would wrestle Martin off in an exhibition. We're working on that over the next 2 days, so we'll know soon. Hope the probability is Martin should have an exhibition match.
And the second to last match, 165, Sage Heller, who had an outstanding year at 174, moving down to 165, wrestling the winner of Jay Kaminsky and Tristan Gehring. Would that be your starter for
for sure. For the beginning of the year. Obviously, this is just to get it started. The year will play out, but that's for that's one of the weights that in the 33 when we had more bodies, where we had a kind of mini tournament to get to the main match. So that will be the main match, and whoever wins that will be deemed the starter for the beginning, and then we'll play it by ear as the season progresses. So we're excited. We're excited about that, to finally have depth.
And the final match right now, as it stands, because there's still 48 hours to go, and things happen, as we all know in wrestle-offs. 157, Ricky Stam against the loser of Ryan Birkett, Connor Muley, and Ricky Stam had a great redshirt year last year.
For sure, and that's he's a Long Island kid, Levittown kid, Nassau County, and he redshirted. I think we won 29 matches or 20. I believe it was 29.
29 matches.
29 and 11 he went.
Yep.
So, as a true freshman, and now he's, a redshirt freshman, and we just same thing. We want to get him to make weight and have an exhibition match. There really isn't anyone else at 57 right now. So he should be the guy, but you never know what's going to happen. I'm sure after starters are settled, people usually try to jump up like, okay, I didn't start it this way, but maybe I could beat this guy and go up. So who knows what's going to happen. But we wanted Ricky to get a match in, so we'll take, one of the 49-pounders will wrestle Ricky in an exhibition. I don't want to determine it until after wrestle-offs.
And especially since your opener is 10 days away now against Franklin and Marshall at home at the David S. Mack Sports and Exhibition Complex, 4 o'clock. That's on that Sunday.
That's right.
But let's talk about going back to Sunday. Prior to your wrestle-offs, you have a big wrestling clinic featuring some old friends.
Yeah, Tom Ryan, my college coach, also the coach of Ohio State now, and he's been the coach of the year in the nation 3 times, and obviously a good friend. He was my coach
and a national champion.
His team won the national title. They have a very good chance to win the national title this year. Obviously, I root for him every time. If it's not a Hofstra event, I always root for Tom as being a friend of my former coach, and Kyle Snyder's coming in as well, who's ranked #1 pound for pound in the world right now. He's ranked #1 in the nation. Obviously, at heavyweight, our heavyweight is ranked 8th, but Kyle's also a 2-time world champion and an Olympic champion, and he's only 21 years old. So he is carrying the flag for wrestling in the world and definitely the United States. So they're coming to do a clinic. Obviously, it's we want everyone there. It's a fundraiser for the program. We're doing it in honor of T. Grind, Tom's sons, who passed when he was coaching here under his name. Lynette's coming, and we're really excited about the event, to have everyone here. Although we need all Long Island to come here, watch the clinic. It's one with it's more like a coach's clinic, meaning you can ask questions, but no one's going to participate in wrestling. So there'll be too many kids, and then you'll have a chance to meet him and shake his hand. And I think he's bringing his gold medal, and Tom's bringing the national champion trophy, and kind of shake hands and ask him questions. And it should be a great event for Hofstra, for them, for wrestling, for Long Island. We're excited about it.
Well, great. Good luck, and we'll talk next week as we get ready for week 1 of the NCAA 2017-18 season. Good luck and have fun on Sunday.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
And thank you for watching the WB Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com.